Hey you guys, it's Julie Marie and it's time to eat, and I wanted to show you how I garnish Jerry's bowl of Miso Healthy Soup. I'm gonna prepare it for him because he's spoiled like that. Yep. And we're also having a finger salad with Healthy Valley Ranch, and I just took this loaf of bread out of the bread maker, another test to make it softer, more like white bread using whole wheat. And I'll slice that after it cools completely, and we'll dip that in some horsey sauce and top it with some of our ruby raw kraut, probiotic, pickled onions. But back to the soup. This is one of my favorites. And for Jerry and we have ramen in here. I cooked the ramen separately, threw them into boiling water for about 4 minutes so that they're not overcooked, because when I put this hot miso broth on top, it will continue to cook, and I don't want mushy noodles. But I have a lot of different veggies in here, you know. They all go into the pot with the ginger and the miso and the tamari. Oh, I love this soup, and the garlic. And then I love to top it off with toppings and have choices, especially if you have a family to serve or you're having a party. I have cilantro here, and I include the stems and all. This soup is so hot that they'll cook. You just stir it in. And then everyone can choose what they like. This is just an example I set up for you here because Jerry and I like everything. These are green onions. And then here I have my protective sprouts. I have onion sprouts. Look how good that looks on top of that soup. And then I have, of course, broccoli sprouts. And then I have radish sprouts. This is going to add back the enzymes needed to produce the sulforaphane in the broccoli. Oh, and the dry steamed kale. I almost forgot. I dry steamed it using the dry steaming technique because it makes it so tender and sweet compared to cooking it straight into the soup. I love the texture of it, and we almost eat it like bibimbap, like with little things on top of the soup. Then we can eat these toppings while our soup is cooling because Jerry says it's too hot to eat. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of the ruby raw kraut on top for color. Oh, doesn't that dress it up beautifully? And some probiotic pickled onions on top. Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting better. And we'll eat all of this dry steamed kale. Who are we kidding? We are champions, plant-based champions here. So make some of the Miso Healthy Soup and add the noodles and all the good toppings. If you've got the sprouts going, if you've got the ferments going, it makes it really fun. If you don't have those going yet, top it with green onions and cilantro. Start your herb box. If you don't have an herb box going, check out that storing fresh herbs video at the bottom of every web page on protectivediet.com. Take care, everyone, and best of health.